And this is the type of movie that makes me not want to move to Florida anytime soon. Hey guys, welcome back to Pop Culture with Pat. Today we're talking about Crawl, which is directed by Alexandra Aja, and is basically the story of a father and daughter who end up being trapped in a crawl space slash basement of a Florida home during a hurricane, and they end up running into some alligators, which makes things a little complicated. This was a movie, I remember seeing the trailer, a little while ago, kind of came out of nowhere, had no idea it was coming out. And, I saw the trailer and it just looked like it was going to be, a fun time, but it also was kind of on the verge of something that I could be like, ooh, this could be really bad as well. But it did pique my interest. So, when, it was coming out this month, I definitely wanted to check it out. I ended up going to the theater last night and seeing it because it was kind of a crappy day here. And I had the theater completely to myself. So I feel like they're definitely not doing a good job marketing this film. And on one hand, I can definitely see why that's kind of the case, like why they wouldn't probably put a whole lot of money into this. But it's been getting really good reviews. And, for me, I had a fun time with it. I think this movie kind of reminds me of, we got a lot of those like creature flicks in like the late 90s, early 2000s, like the Anaconda, Deep Blue Sea, things like that. So it's kind of like a nice little throwback to that. And like I said, basically, this film, it takes place in Florida. This girl and her father end up trapped in this house because, she goes to look for her dad where she hasn't heard from him. And she ends up finding him down in the crawl space of their old house. And when she goes down there, she ends up finding out that there is a couple of alligators that are down there with them as well. This movie was definitely had, quite a few moments that were pretty tense for me. One thing's I'm not a big person. I don't really like being in the water. So like when I go to the beach, I'll definitely only probably go up to like waist high, like if that, especially now recently or around the East Coast here, we've been having quite a few like shark sightings. So I'm not a big like water person. As this basement started filling up, because the hurricane's going on outside, there was definitely some pretty tense moments here for me. Some nice jump scares kind of mixed in too, and they do a good job of mixing those in. One of the things that I'll say that Alexandra Aja did a good job with as well is just the use of the storm, the hurricane. It really was almost like another kind of character, and it really, it made the atmosphere, just made the film that much better. It really kind of put you in like the mood. Really good job with that. Both of the characters, the daughter and the father, I thought they both, put in a good performance. There was, a little bit of like backstory to them. Wasn't anything crazy, but just enough to kind of give a reason to not want to see any of them die. They did a good job with that. And overall, like I said, I was just really, pleasantly surprised with this movie. I feel like it could have been something that was really not that great, and it's just one of those perfect, like I said, popcorn flicks that you really just kind of go into and can have a good time with. I thought the alligators looked great as well too. Even though they were like all CGI, I thought they did a good job with that. There was really no part of the film that I didn't enjoy for the most part. Like I said, overall, I had a good time with this. I definitely recommend you guys checking it out, especially if you are one of those, like a creature, monster kind of movie fan. I think that you'll really like this, especially some of those movies that I had mentioned earlier. And, like I said, I don't think it's doing that great at the box office. I haven't checked like the official numbers, but like I said, I was like one of the only person at the theater yesterday. And from some of my other friends who have checked it out already, I think the same thing. It really hasn't had a lot of people at the theater. So definitely go check it out. Hopefully we can get some more flicks like this. And, they put a little bit more money into this because they're always a fun time. So overall, guys, as far as a rating goes, I'm going to give this movie a solid 7.5 out of 10. And let me know if you guys have seen the film, what your thoughts are down below in the comments. And also, what is your favorite creature flick of all time? So Make sure you go ahead and let me know down below in the comments, guys. And as always, if you are new to the channel, make sure to go ahead and hit subscribe, hit that bell button so that way you get notifications for all my new videos. And as always, guys, make sure to always check back for more Pop Culture with Pat.